Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Mortar Graveyard. Now, Mortar Graveyard is honestly one of the funnest decks that you can play, in my opinion. I love to play it. It is so much fun, and we're going to run Demolisher in it because Demolisher just goes so well in Graveyard decks. This guy also has Demolisher, so, you know, we're going to have to show him who's boss here and show him that we're better with Demolisher. Now, guys, also, I am going to be coming out with the Mortar Bait tutorial video, and that's going to come out either on Monday or on Tuesday. Now, if you guys have any questions or anything that you'd like to see included in that video, please feel free to ask, and I will try to include it. You know, I can't make any promises about everything, but I'm going to try to make sure that it is in the video for the Monday or Tuesday upload, and you know, hopefully I can address it. My goal is to make that video so that there are no questions that you guys ever have to ask about Mortar Bait. You guys can just be absolute legends with Mortar Bait. You know, I just want to help you guys out, so make sure you're staying tuned for that and subscribed for that if you're not already. He's going to play the Demolisher there for my Mortar, so I'm just going to counter with my Demolisher again, and then okay, I can stop this drill. I can just wait a second and then I can log it. Obviously, we're taking a bit of damage, but, you know, it's stopping us from spending too much elixir at least, which is good. So we're just going to wait here and kind of, you know, slow it down now, and we'll see what we have to do. And then, you know, we'll kind of go from there. I think we're going to start a slow push. So I'm going to start my Musketeer in the back. The reason why I'm doing it on the right side is because I don't want him to poison on the left side. So I'm going to be mortaring on the right side as much as possible. Let's go ahead and mortar here. And the nice thing about playing Graveyard, guys, is, you know, one Graveyard can change the game completely. He just used his poison, so depending on, you know, what he does next, I actually might just throw a lone Graveyard on the tower, especially if he Demolishers. If he Demolishers, I'm going to go for the Graveyard. Ooh, he used his log. This actually might be smart. Okay, I'm going to Graveyard first, then I'm going to go for my Demolisher. That way the Graveyard tanks the Cannoneer. Oh, that is so painful. That is so painful. Okay, well, he played that very well. That's going to be a terrible elixir trade for us. So that's not good. How do we want to do this? Oh, what an idiot. He's going to go for the drill on the same side, so I can just go ahead and log right here and full counter all of that. And, you know, it started off as a mistake, and it ended off as a very good play. Wow, that's crazy that that Demolisher did get a hit, but that's okay. Let's go for the Evo Knight in front. I'm going to go for another Graveyard here just because he doesn't have the Evo Skellies this time, so we should get at least a little bit of damage. He'll probably log, but that's okay. We can go ahead. Let's play our skeletons right here. Oh, we're getting a ton of damage. The Evo Knight is on the tower. Demolisher is on the tower as well. So that's going to be some amazing damage. We're coming out nicely here. And we do have arrows and logs, so it's not like we're going to be able to, you know, poison cycle that tower down, but that's okay. Okay, it's going to lock onto all of that, so let's go ahead, let's do this. Let's play the Mortar here to catch the Demolisher, and then I think we can just keep playing Graveyards, honestly. That's what I'm going to do, and just try to get a little bit of chip damage even. He's going to go for the Evo Skellies. He thinks he's safe. No, you're not, because I got arrows, buddy. And then we're going to get some amazing damage there again. And oh my goodness, that one skeleton is honestly the MVP. Let's go ahead and get a Demolisher down here, because that's a pretty good counter to the drill. And we'll play the Knight up high to stop all of that. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll just wait a second, and we can log now. Ooh, that was a bad log. Whoops, my bad. But that's okay. We're okay still. And then we can play the Mortar here to catch that Demolisher. Let's go for another Graveyard. He's probably going to play his poison, but if we're lucky, we'll get at least a little bit of chip damage with the Graveyard. Boom, we do get some hits on the tower. We just need one more, and that's going to be game. So let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. All right, you guys, next matchup, we're up against Yokaze. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. I doubt it, but that did not sound good the way we said it. It sounded like that was 100% wrong. He's going to get a ton of damage there off of that low starting hand play, which is annoying. So, you know, I really want to slam this kid now. He's going to play the Executioner. Looks like we're up against Hog Executioner, and the Dagger Duchess is not going to hit the Musketeer, so he's going to have to play a little bit extra. You know, I find it interesting that E-Wizard is back with Hog. I feel like there was so long that you would not see E-Wiz with Hog, and now you do. I'm going to play my Knight here because I want to get that Evo cycle going. Remember, guys, especially when you're playing Mortar Graveyard, it's really important that you get your Evo Knight as much as possible. The reason for that is because, one, your Knight is freaking crazy when you have your Evo Knight, but two, you can literally one-trick somebody and get the win off of that one trick. So definitely take advantage of that. Another thing as well is go ahead and play your Goblin Demolisher in the back, because doing that really kind of, you know, plugs the lane up and stops them from being able to play anything. I'm going to play my Musketeer here now. Unfortunately, like, I would like to be playing opposite lane, truthfully, but because he has the Hog Rider and I just don't have the greatest counters to it, and he got all that damage off the start, what the heck is going on? Wait a minute, bro. What the heck is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting defense because he's going to follow it up. Okay, I was expecting a Hog Rider there. Okay, well, we can play the Knight here. Then I actually am going to play the Demolisher. Do I want it? No, I'm just going to keep it right here. That way, if he goes for the Tornado, we'll be okay. Let's play the Skeletons behind here to pull that P.E.K.K.A. and pretty easy defense actually. I'm not mad about that at all. And I don't think he knows we have the graveyard. Okay, well that was interesting. If he plays a counter to the Demolisher, then he's gonna be pretty low on elixir right now. Let's go ahead and play the Musketeer. Please fireball it. Please fireball it. Okay, let's go for the Mortar, and then let's Evo Knight in front. That way if he fireballs, it's not going to be a great counter. And we're going to be locked on the tower now. Honestly, he's going to lose this because of that one mistake, which is too bad because, you know what, he was playing a pretty solid game, and I have to admit that, you know, we're not going to come out with the win here just because of, you know, complete skill, but because he messed up that one tornado, which is crazy, but that's what he gets for trying to starting hand us. Let's go for the graveyard in the pocket, and then let's get a Musketeer in the pocket as well, really keep the pressure up, and I think that's going to be a win. I think he gave up. Wow, that was, you know what, that's karma, man. That's all I have to say. That's karma. That's what happens when you try to starting hand somebody. But anyways, let's give him a good game, and let's go on into the next one, because we got a little lucky there. I'll have to admit it. Alright, you guys, next matchup, we're up against El Murdoch, I believe. Let's go ahead and play the skeletons here. I also wanted to give you guys a very quick thank you. You know, you guys have been amazing with the comments, and, you know, even if somebody comments something negative, you guys are always on his ass, and, you know, coming back and saying some positive stuff, so I appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys noticing things as well. You know, I had one comment noticing that I was using my microphone a little bit differently, saying it sounded good, which, you know, was very helpful, and had another comment that was, you know, saying they really liked the music in my intro, which, again, awesome, very helpful, because, you know, I'm just guessing here. Benny is not a producer or anything, so I really appreciate all of that stuff. You guys are honestly amazing, and you guys are just spreading the positivity, so I appreciate that. But let's go for the Mortar here. You know, we can't be too sentimental. Oh crap, okay, that was a bad Mortar. I wasn't expecting Egiant just because of the Prince, but I have to get used to the fact that the meta looks a little bit different now, so that's okay. I think we should be okay. We can just log the Egiant, and then I think the Cannoneer will take care of it, which is good at least. Cannoneer is going to be pretty helpful for this matchup, I think, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and cycle my Knight in the back, and the reason why I'm doing that is, again, I want to get to the Evo Knight, especially because if he plays an you know, an E-Giant in the back, let's say, or something, then I can go for the Evo Knight at the bridge and definitely punish him. And then let's go for the Demolisher here, because that'll help out with the guards, and it'll just be kind of annoying for him to deal with. And we do have skeletons to cycle quickly. Now, this deck does usually use guards instead of skeletons, but the way that I play, I really like to have skeletons in my deck. I love to have a fast cycle when I'm playing Mortar Graveyard, so that is, you know, something that is very nice. I'm going to go ahead and Mortar right here, and the reason why I'm playing it a little bit to the side is in case he uses the E-Giant to kite it, then the E-Giant will have to walk a little bit further. He's going to play the Evil Wizard. Okay, what we could do is we could Evo Knight to counter the Evil Wizard, and then we could go for the Graveyard. It's a little bit risky, especially because he used his arrows, though, actually, because, no, it's double elixir, though. He's going to get saved. Okay, let's play the Demolisher behind. I'm going in, man. Let's go for the Graveyard. And then let's go for the arrows here. That was a really good tornado by him, but we played the arrows, so at least the guards get a little bit lower, hopefully. He played that pretty well. I can't even, you know, deny it, unfortunately. Pretty good void there, but we can just pull that Prince even further around the world, and then we can play the Knight right here. And let's go ahead and play another Mortar. We're going to play it right here so that it kind of makes the E-Giant walk, if that's what he goes for. It's going to play the Wizard, so I'm going to play my Demolisher to stop that. It could come down to spell damage, which is kind of scary, because he probably has Lightning, if I had to guess. And I hate being Lightning cycled, so we'll see about that, but that's okay. And then we're just going to pull this Prince again, right here, just to pull it for a second. Oh crap, I forgot about the Void. That could have been bad. That could have been very bad. For some reason I thought the skeletons would survive the Void, but I was not paying enough attention there. Okay, he's going to go for the E-Giant, so I'm going to go for the Mortar and for the Demolisher here. Or for the Graveyard and the Demolisher. He's going to go for the Tornado. It's not going to work that time, though. Graveyard is now tanking for the Demolisher, which is very good, because that's just going to be a little bit more annoying for him to deal with. And that is some great damage, and that could literally be the difference between winning or losing in this. It doesn't look like he actually might have Lightning, so that is something nice. Let's go in now. We're going to play the Evo Mortar, and then we got the Evo Knight, and then I'm actually going to Graveyard here, because he's... Oh my goodness, why did he do that? No, that was such a mistake for him. He's going to have to play the guards, so he can't play the Prince. He's going to play the Evil Wizard, which means we might get some really good damage, and the Evil Mortar might get on the tower here. I'm not sure if we're locked on the tower or not. Oh my goodness, we are! Okay, we can log here to get the Evil Wizard a little bit lower as well. Let's get another Knight here, and okay, he's going to try to keep that alive as well. I'm just going to play my arrows. We missed the tower, but that's okay. It wouldn't be a Benny video without missing the tower or something with our spell. But at this point, we have enough damage to win this. We just kind of have to, you know, hold on. Okay, I'm going to cycle the Musketeer in the back, especially in case he goes for an Egiant. There it is. Let's play the Mortar here. It's going to play the Skeletons here. I was hoping to catch the Prince, but that's okay. We can just go ahead and play the Knight here. Let's get a Demolisher down to help get the Egiant down. We have so many counters to his Egiant, which is so nice. As long as he doesn't have Lightning, I can't see us losing this. Obviously, knock on wood, though. He might get like a crazy Void or Arrows play and catch us off guard with that Prince. Let's go for another Mortar here. And then let's go for the Evo Knight. He's getting ready for that Graveyard. Let's go for the Graveyard now. There's the Tornado, but that's okay. I'm really not worried about that. Let's get another Musketeer in here. And then there's the Evil Wizard. Oh, and our Musketeer catches it. Our Musketeer did catch the Evil Wizard. We'll get the Demolisher to help out. He's going to go for the Void, but the Void will not be enough on both of those things. Let's get another Mortar down. Let's just play the Graveyard just to be annoying, honestly, because that'll stop him from at least, you know, like putting everything into a push. And we have the Evil Mortar down, so we're going to get a lock on tower because he had to defend the Graveyard, which is amazing. That is why I love this deck. There's just so much that they have to deal with. That's going to be a lock on tower. That's going to be a good game. So let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next one. Alright guys, last matchup of the video. I did a little experimentation. I tried playing this deck with a couple different spells as well, but I've decided that these spells that we are running right now are definitely the best spells. It looks like we are up against Hog Cycle, which is a matchup that I don't feel terrible about. Honestly, I'm not super mad about it. We're gonna get some decent defense here. Let's go for the Demolisher behind because he used the cannon. So I think that might be kind of annoying for him to have to deal with, especially because he's gonna log. Okay. That was a good Ice Spirit though, actually, I can't lie. But we do get some decent damage there, so we're gonna even things up a little bit. And then if he goes for the Hog Rider, we can just log. And we'll see. Let's go and play the Skeletons here just in case we get lucky with a King Tower activation. We do. We are amazing. That is amazing. I'm happy. And then how do we want to do this? We could cycle the Knight in the back here. I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll kind of see. This is weird. He has Firecracker, but he has Cannon. You don't see that very often. So I'm not sure if this is Earthquake or if this is Fireball. He does have Knight, so this is probably Earthquake. But he's not running like Bomb Tower, probably. Defensive Hog Rider is crazy. Let's go ahead and play the arrows here, because that Firecracker is going to be more annoying than anything else. That was an interesting Void that he went for, but I think we're locked on the tower. That's crazy. Let's get the Demolisher here for the Knight. He does get the cannon down in time, but that's okay. We got some really good damage out of that, and that's all I can ask for. I'm confused. Does he have freaking Earthquake in this or not? I'm very confused what this deck is. He has Void as well. That's weird. This is like a weird version of Hog Rider. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start the Skeletons in the back, I guess, because that's just a little bit of, you know, chip damage on a Hog Rider if he tries to drop it. That was an interesting log choice. I'm going to go ahead and Evil Mortar here. He's going to go for a Hog Rider, I bet. Let's get the Evil Knight down as well, and then that will defend all of that. Pretty good Void, honestly. So we're going to take some damage there, but that's okay, because we could Graveyard on that side. I'm going to go ahead and play my arrows here. Boom. Do I want a Graveyard? Why not? Let's do it. Evo Skellies are out, so let's go ahead and log here. Graveyard definitely did not work the way I was hoping for, but that's okay. Let's go ahead. We do have a Mortar lock. Let's go ahead and play the Skeletons to keep it alive. Let's get some arrows on this Firecracker just to keep the damage up. He's going to have to void it, so he can't Hog Rider right away, or he is going to. Then we can go ahead and log right here to stop that Hog Rider from getting more than 2 hits. Hopefully, please. Let's go. And then we're going to go for the Mortar here, and we're going to play the Knight in front to predict that cannon. And he didn't go for it, but that's okay. And then how do we want to do this? Let me think. Let's go for a Demolisher here, and then that'll stop the cannon from doing anything too crazy. Ooh, this is arrows value. Please, please, please. Boom. All right, we're locked on the tower. He's gonna have to log, so that's good. If we can get one more shot, that'd be great. Let's play the Skeletons here because he's gonna go for the Hog Rider. I am going to pull that Hog Rider using my Mortar, and then let's just wait a second, and we're gonna log defensively because that'll also help the Musketeer take out the Firecracker. And then if 20% battery, that's crazy. Okay, let's go like this, and then let's play the arrows, unfortunately, and then let's get another Mortar here. Oh crap! No, we didn't pull. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, that did not go according to plan, guys. Let's get a high Musketeer here just to stop that Firecracker from getting any chip onto our tower. We're gonna have to do something crazy here. Okay, let's Goblin Demolisher right here in case he goes for a Hog Rider, because we have to be ready for that. There's the Hog Rider, so let's go ahead and do this. And then let's get the Mortar down. And then, okay, he used his Log and his Void, so we got to go for the Graveyard here in a second. Let's go for the, okay, let's go Evo Knight. Then let's go for the Graveyard. And then we do have all of that. The Evo Skeletons are going to go down. Let's go ahead. Let's use our arrows on that. And then we're getting a ton of graveyard damage. Let's go for an evil mortar because we have the Demolisher going in, and we're going to get a win. That is a good game. That was a close last matchup, but we came out with the win. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you guys next week for the Mortar tutorial.